Hello everybody. This is gonna be my first video on this channel. Summer just started. Right now I have no accounts, no nothing, no evals. I'm gonna go buy one soon. I would say I'm a pretty experienced trader. I've been trading for, I would say, roughly 1 year, a year and a half now. I mainly do ICT and quarterly theory. I'll be just going over my trades and doing trade recaps basically. I will be using this channel as a method of journaling my trades so I can get better, and hopefully if anyone who watches this can also see can also learn from my mistakes, and if we have a similar type of trading, similar style, similar model, then I hope you can learn something from it. So getting into the day, this was Thursday. Unfortunately, this day was a rough day for me, okay? It, it should have been a very clear day, but the overall the day was easy, The bias and everything was easy to get. Overall, I was expecting bearish prices. We were inside a daily CB. Overall, bearish market structure. Going into the 4 hour, we have a monthly SSMT, a monthly quarter, a hidden SSMT. I don't know if you know this. Based off these ideas, I was leaning more. I was actually bullish. We could expect. I was expecting a run back to all-time highs, but seeing that price was respecting this 50% of this range, and we had a weekly SSMT with previous day's high, and then we also had news manipulating higher and a 90-minute SSMT. So that was two-stage cracking correlation right there. So overall, all that caused me to be bearish. Okay, I was leaning bearish, but I usually have this rule for myself that I don't enter before market open. So I was waiting for market open. As soon as market opened, we went and tapped into the 15-minute PD array, and then price just dumped 800 points. I still wanted continuation off that. Okay, I still wanted a continuation, a good solid run, and I'm glad to say that I was floating on roughly like 170, 180 points. I'll go over that later. Okay. So after we dumped like 800 points, I was still expecting bearish price action. So what I wanted was 10 a.m. to manipulate higher. Exactly, it did that 10 a.m. As soon as you see over here. This 15-minute candle is 10 a.m. open. It wicked lower and went higher. So what I wanted to see was price go inside this CB and give a SMT inside of it, and for me to look for shorts off that. So what happened? This was right here. I'm a mark out 945. That's a micro. That's when Q3 for the micro session opens for New York for Q3 of Q3. So this is it. This is Q3, the open and the high of Q3. Okay. And keep in mind, this is a 15-minute gap at the time. This was a 15-minute gap. I wanted to see price reach into that. And we had some minor buy side over here. So what I was hoping for, price going and tapping into that. Obviously, it didn't do that. But as we can check out ES over here, you can see. Give me a sec. This is today's price action. Okay, right here, ES. You see ES? I'll turn on the quarters for you. ES right here. You see how Q4 took out Q3's higher high? So this is a sequential SMT inside a 15-minute gap. Also, you can make it easier and simpler for yourself if you just go to the 15-minute time frame, because the high is the 15-minute CB's high. So as we see, ES filled the CB, and Nasdaq did not fill the CB. As you can see, we had a SMT right here. So I'll go back to the 1 minute. Okay. We have the SMT right here. At this time, we had the SMT, and we had a run on buy side, SMT filled with that 15 minute. Okay, so I no longer wanted price to go back. There wasn't any need in my mind for price to go for less CB. So what I did was just waited for a confluence to give me, let me go short. So what I did was, after you see this 15 minute 10 11 candle close, if you go check YM Dow 11:15, I'm pretty sure it was a bullish candle on NQ, as you can see right here. 10:11 actually, no, my bad, not 10:15. 10:11 here is a bearish candle. That's a precision swing point that is formed after a sequential SMT. A precision swing point that is formed before a sequential SMT does not mean anything, okay? So a precision swing point is formed after a sequential SMT. In my eyes, this is a high probability trade. I got filled like somewhere over here. I had my stop at the candle high. What I wanted was, oh my god, I got so greedy, bro. I wanted this, bro. I wanted this. I was on the eval. I wanted 1500 to pass it quickly and be done with it. So when I saw price coming here, I was floating like 1200. But here's the thing, I have a rule where I risk 250 per trade. So if I had risked 250, I got break even on this trade. I obviously didn't risk 250 per trade. I did 3 micros, which came out to like 150, 180. If I had done four contracts, I would have done 1500. 1500 on the day. I would have been done everything. Day would have been nice, probably like over here. Yeah, I would have been done. But yeah, I did 3 contracts. I got break even. Ruined my day. I got so mad. After that I was heartbroken. Like damn, I was so close. Like one more day and I would have passed the account. But it's okay. It is what it is. Then later I see price tap into this CB. I actually didn't do anything. I wanted price to go higher. Once price went higher, I wanted like over here 11 a.m. 11 a.m. we had a 1 hour CB. This is the high. I wanted price to tap into that. But what price did was, use this order block and push lower. So I was actually gonna take this short, but I didn't because I want price to tap into that 1 hour CB. But price did not do that, obviously. So you know what? Okay. Oh, my bad. Siri just went off. Uh, Price didn't do that. As I see price hitting all my liquidity targets, profits, I was mad, bro. I started over trading, bro. I'm pretty sure, like, then I wanted longs over here, but look at this. I was not trying to have a 70 point stop, so I did not take that. And then over here, bro, oh my god, I forced a short over here, got stopped out. Forced a short over here, got stopped out. I was over leveraging, over trading everything in the book you can imagine I was doing. And then I'm gonna be transparent. I completely flipped my bias. I went long over here, and then I got fucked, bro. But it's okay. It is what it is. At the end of the day, if I had stuck to my model, I would have won.